I'm speaking to you from New Zealand as President of the International Science Council. I congratulate the International Cartographic Association on its 30th meeting of this Congress. As you'll all be aware, the International Science Council was formed 3 years ago by the merger of the International Social Science Council and ICSU, and it's brought together finally the natural and social sciences. As cartographers, you'd all be aware of the importance of the integration of the physical, the biological, the environmental, the social, the data sciences together. And your discipline brings them together in so many ways. The ISC has some important challenges ahead. Science has never been as contested in recent times as it is now. The combined effects of misinformation and disinformation are having impacts on society in ways that we must find better ways to react against. We must work together as scientists to deal with the issues that range from the pandemic through to climate change to the impacts on society in so many ways. And we know that governments can only do their jobs better if science is used more effectively. That's a challenge because science needs to think on a long-term basis where so much of what is happening in the political sphere is on a short-term basis. The ISC and the science community as a whole must find new ways of conducting science, of making that science more impactful, of being part of the discussions rather than outside the discussions. And so a priority for the ISC in the next 3 years will be to build not only the profile of the ISC itself, but the profile of its members as well, so that they can contribute to the urgent need for the world to understand what science has to deliver to address the challenges ahead of us. As cartographers, you're constantly aware of the multiplicity of challenges that exist, particularly in the sustainability agenda. And there the ISC has just announced last week the development of a high-level commission chaired by Ms. Irina Bukova, the former Director General of UNESCO, and Ms. Helen Clark, the former Administrator of UNDP and former Prime Minister of New Zealand, and with a number of very distinguished global statespersons, scientists, and philanthropists, to see whether we can develop a new way of doing mission-led science to really produce actionable research on those very issues which will shift the agenda, the sustainability agenda quicker. This is not easy. Science is used to bottom-led approaches, but science is not serving the population well enough to make progress at the pace that's needed. And therefore we need a big science approach to the sustainability agenda, just as basic science has used big science approaches many times in areas such as particle physics. Social science is at the heart of actionable research. And cartography and the disciplines and the skills that you bring to the party are part of that necessary progress, because in many ways you illustrate and show and make easy to comprehend the enormously complex world we live in and how we have to find a way through so many wicked problems. The ISC is in fine metal, in fine shape. It's got a very good action plan which you've supported. It's got a very ambitious agenda over the next 3 years. We look forward to doing so in genuine partnership with all our members. We're only as strong as our membership is strong, and we cannot do it all on the own from the Council and from the Secretariat. We need our members better engaged with us, and we need to help build your capacities to work with us better. I congratulate you on the 30th Congress. I hope that is productive and is focused on the issues that really are challenging the world at the present time. I wish you well and look forward to your future engagement with the ISC. Thank you very much.